there was a run of running backs that went right before the Bears, and then we saw them 3 times trade out of picks, which had a lot of people speculating, were they about to draft some of these players only for the rug to get pulled out from under them? Now, here are the examples. Of course, I mentioned Ashton Genty in the first round, going at 6 to Las Vegas, 4 picks before the Bears were selecting. Then in the second round, the Bears had the 7th and the 9th pick. Quinshon Judkins went at pick 4 in the round to Cleveland. And then Travion Henderson, the other running back from Ohio State, went the pick before them to New England. The Bears then drafted Luther Burden, and then they traded away their 41st pick to Buffalo. So let's move to the 4th round. The Bears had the 7th pick. Bashal Tutin of Virginia Tech, the running back, went with the second pick to Jacksonville. And then Cam Scadaboo out of Arizona State went with the 3rd pick to the Giants. The Bears then traded their 7th pick in that round back to Buffalo for the 2nd time. In the 5th round, the Bears had the 10th selection. Jordan James, the running back out of Oregon, went with the 9th pick to San Francisco. The Bears then traded their 10th pick to the Rams. So the speculation was that maybe the Bears wanted to draft some of these running backs only for the rug to get pulled out from underneath them. Ryan Poles was asked by Dan Wieder of the Chicago Tribune about this after the draft on Sunday.
Running back board was kind of dancing away from you a bunch of times throughout the last 48 hours. Can you kind of describe the dynamic of that? And is there any sort of human nature frustration that comes with kind of having to dance that dance?
Yeah, I've always felt that. I mean, every draft has like just pockets that you just don't fall into. And again, if you're going to be disciplined and you're going to let the board kind of dictate how you do things, it just happens that way. So because of that, you end up in some really cool situations and really acquiring talented players. It might come from a different position that maybe you would have liked to. But at the end of the day, you're increasing the talent on your football team. And I do think you can get into a lot of trouble if you start trying to manipulate things to get into certain pockets where you end up hurting your team long term.
Wow. The way I hear that from Ryan Poles, the answer is yes. We had our eyes on running backs in all of those rounds only for our guys to get taken right before we were about to select. So we went with best available player at different positions. We let the board come to us. We didn't want to give away any more draft capital to hurt us long term. So that's all well and good. But the question is going to remain, what are you going to do with the running back position?